Everybody go to breakfast.
What's up, J&K family, you guys? It's your girl Jalicia back again with another video, y'all. And y'all, don't mind my hair. Your girl got her little ball in the back. But listen, y'all, I have to give y'all a life update on everything that just been going on in my life. And I'm just excited because I was supposed to make this video for y'all. Like I've been saying I'm gonna make this video, but I ain't gonna lie, I just been trying to like figure out how I should do it, like when I should let y'all know. I didn't want to tell y'all too soon, but I didn't want to tell y'all too late. And I also wanted y'all to come on this journey with me. So y'all, your girl, I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into it. I ain't even trying to like keep talking in circles, none of that. Your girl moved, okay? I do not stay in my apartment anymore. I moved out of the state. I moved out the state, y'all. Like, I moved out the state. I just can't even believe it myself. Right now, stop the video. Right now, comment down below and tell me what state, what city y'all think your girl moved to. But like, I'm so excited, and definitely I'm letting y'all know now it's down south. I cannot stay up north, period. Like, because I don't like the snow. I don't like the weather up north. Down south is much better for me. Plus, I didn't want to be too far from my family. And I'm here because I'm literally sent from God to come here. So I'm not here just because I woke up one day and was like, I'm coming here. No, I received so many signs. So yeah, your girl finally moved out the state. I've been talking about it for so long, like, and I'm gonna tell y'all, let me tell y'all a few of the signs that I received knowing that I was supposed to come here, y'all. So one of the signs was basically, y'all know I'm working at the airport or whatever, and I push passengers around the airport in a wheelchair. And I was talking to one of my passengers, and I was like, I'm looking to move. You know, she was like, you don't think you ever want to move out the state or anything? I was like, I'm from Atlanta, been in Atlanta all my life, you know, but I do plan on moving out the state soon. But I never told her exactly where I was gonna move to. So she was like, she was like, she's a person that moves around or whatever, and she recommend the place that I'm at now. And I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at, but she said, I recommend this place. And I said, you better stop. Like, that's literally the place that I had in mind that I've been thinking about forever to go ahead and go to. So when she said that, I felt like that was confirmation. Then another time, I was like, God, if you want me to move to this place, I was like, God, if you want me to move to this place, Lord, give me signs, Father. Like, show me, let this be the last gate. So y'all know how in the airport, you literally, it has the name of where you're going on each gate. If you're going to New York, it says New York. If you're going to Florida, it says like whatever part of Florida you're going on the gate. You get what I'm saying? So when I said, let it be the last gate, y'all, while I was pushing the passenger, and that was the place where I'm at right now, it was the last gate, and God gave me confirmation again. I also received confirmation another time. I received so much confirmation, like that this is where I'm supposed to be, so I know that I'm at the right place at the right time. So yeah, I want y'all to come on this journey with me, and I know y'all have a lot of questions, so I wrote a couple different, you know, I got a little couple different things that I want to talk about in this video about this whole experience. And my experience so far, I have been here for 2 weeks, y'all. I literally packed up everything. Now, I've left a lot of stuff in my apartment, as far as our beds, as far as the kitchen appliances, the washing dryer. I left all of that in there. The sofa, I sold it. The flat screen TV that I had in there, I sold it. But everything else, it felt like it was kind of hard to sell. So I was just like, I'm just leaving it. You know what I'm saying? So our beds and stuff, we do not have it. Washing dryer still in there. So my apartments that I was in told me that to just break my lease and let them know 30 days in advance. So I went ahead and did that, and they was like, it won't affect me at all. I don't have to pay any extra fees for that. But as far as the stuff being in the apartment, I have to pay $300 to get that removed out of the apartment. But I was like, can y'all take that out of my, and I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all a tea on everything, okay? But I was asking them if I could take that out of my y'all know the deposit that because the deposit that I paid when I first moved into the apartment, I think was like $450 or $500. So I was like, can y'all take, she was like, that deposit was for, like, the refundable deposit was for, like, damages, if damages is in the unit. So if there's no damages in the unit, yes, we can use it towards that. But if there is and we have to use that, then you would have to pay $300. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just pay the $300 because I know that we have been in that apartment for 3 years. I know that some of that money from that refundable deposit is definitely going to go for that. So I'm not really worried about that. I'm going to pay the $300. But as far as my experience so far, your girl is in a rooming house. As far a rooming house is a room rented in a house. I'm renting a room out of a house. But my whole plan was to rent a room out of a house for 3 months. I was not trying to be here no longer than 3 months. Really be out of here before 3 months. You get what I'm saying? But things have happened, y'all. Things have happened. And I'm not even gonna say anything bad, but it's for, okay, the company that I'm doing it with, I told them specifically before I left, I literally told them that my son is with me. I told them, I said it. So the owner of this specific property said that he does not allow kids. So other properties are also saying that they do not allow kids. Mind you, I'm paying weekly payments and not just $100, not $150, not $200. I'm paying weekly payments every single week for this room. And I did not come here straight off on an apartment because I would have had to have a deposit. I would have had to have, I feel like it wasn't even meant for me to come in straight on a apartment because had I not came on, if I would have came here with an apartment, I'm sorry y'all, if I would have came here with an apartment, I wouldn't even be exploring as much as I am. Like I wouldn't even be out as much as I am and seeing so much because I would probably only stay in the area that I'm living in. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, so I forgot what I was saying, but like as far as my job, I tried to get a transfer. I've been talking to them about getting a transfer, and I had been talking to them months about getting a transfer. My job said that it was okay for them to transfer me. But with that, they saying like, that this place, I'm gonna just tell y'all, we in Charlotte, North Carolina, okay? We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. And this place have to, Charlotte, North Carolina airport have to be hiring for them to transfer me. And they are not hiring for the specific job that I'm applying for. They're not hiring for nothing got to do with the company that I was working for. So I have to wait. As far as me, like, let me go back to department situation. I'm trying to get everything up out of there. I'm just going to pay them to get everything up out of there. But like with us being in a rooming house, let me tell y'all what the owner said. The owner is saying that he does not allow kids, so we have to leave as soon as possible. So what irritated me was, it's not my fault that you did not see, because on the app you have to put it in. I also talked to somebody else and who's over him and told them that I have my son with them, but it's up to the owner. The owner did not see it when I signed up, so he automatically approved me to be in this unit, not even know that my child is with me. So he's saying that we have to leave as soon as possible, and that really like kind of discouraged me a little bit, but I'm just leaving it in God's hands because God knew that this was going to happen before it happened. He literally knew that this was going to happen before it happened. A lot of y'all probably thinking like, girl, why would you come all the way there and you ain't got no apartment, you ain't got nowhere to stay, now y'all have to leave, what are y'all gonna do? I'm leaving it in God's hands, okay? That situation really, really, really irritated me, and I was explaining to the people over him like, that's wrong because y'all saying that we have to leave as soon as possible, but where we're gonna go, because we can't go to another room because they're charging a whole $100 extra on top of what we're paying now for my son to be with me, and that is too much for me, and I'm not even working. You get what I'm saying? That's why I got to be more consistent on here. But not even only that, like I had a specific budget I was trying to stay in, and to be paying so much over $1,300-$1,400 for a room, and I can get in whole apartment with that. It's crazy to me. But I was trying to, I had my mind set on being here for 3 months because I knew my plan. I knew my plan was to go apply to income-based tax credit. You know, apply to so many different apartments, or even not even tax credit and stuff like that. Even affordable apartments where I can find maybe a 2-bedroom for $1,000 or $1,050 or something like that, or no more than $1,100. You know what I'm saying? I had my mind set on that, but specifically, I really wanted an income-based apartment so that I can know for a fact I can afford it. You get what I'm saying? So that kind of like, if I'm talking too much, y'all, I'm sorry. I know that I got to catch y'all up with everything. So my other question is how my family felt about me leaving, y'all. So I called my mom knew the whole time. When I withdrew Carter out of school, when I went and talked to my leasing people and told them that I was leaving and put them at 30-day notice, they knew all of that, right? Mind you, we only been here for 2 weeks. So my family, so my mom already knew. I called my sister Capriciana. I talked to her, and she was just like, she is a God-fearing woman. So my mom understood because my mom had already done this too. So she already knew. Like, she already felt where I was coming from. She's with me this entire journey. Like, not physically, but mentally. Like, I can call her, talk to her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's with me. But my sister Capriciana, she really understood too. And she was one of the people where I was scared to tell her because I just didn't want... When I had been telling everybody that I was planning on moving, everybody was kind of giving me the like, are you sure you want to do that? Like, is that what you really want to do? Like, everybody was giving me that. So I really didn't want to tell nobody. So I didn't tell nobody until I was here. Until I made it here. Until I was here about 4 days before I told everybody. And I told Capriciana on my way here. Like, I was like 1 hour left, and I took a picture of the place, and I was like, I'm here. And she was like, I can't believe you came. I'm so glad you moved in silence and stuff like that. Let me show y'all the picture that I sent her, y'all. This is what I sent her, y'all, of the highway saying, look at it, hold on. I don't know if y'all can see it, but like, I was on the expressway and it says Charlotte. So she was like, I can't believe you came. Like, I can't believe you did it. Like, you really came. You've been talking about it for so long. She was like, I'm kind of sad about it, but like, I'm more happy for you because like, I'm just so happy that you finally did it and stuff like that. I just felt so like, oh my God. Then y'all, the next person I told was my brother AJ. So I told him, he was just like, Joy, I'm so happy for you because you've been talking about this for so long. But he was like, just be safe down there. You don't know nobody. You don't have no friends. You don't have no family. You don't know nobody. It's just you and Carter. So please be safe and don't trust everybody. That's what he was telling me. Cool. After I told him, you know, I told my best friend T, and then, you know, I told everybody else, and then my grandma. First of all, I told my grandma before I even told Maya because Maya was at work. So I called my grandma. I told my grandma, y'all, because Prissy kept telling me to wait to tell my grandma because she knew how my grandma was going to react. She know my grandma, we always go to my grandma's house. Like, my grandma be keeping Carter from me. She keep my Carter from me. Like, she loved keeping Carter. So she just was like, oh my God. Y'all, she was just crying. Like, she started crying. She was like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you at least come see me? Why? Like, when I say y'all, I didn't go see nobody. I didn't even have time. Literally on like the 28th or the 29th is when I woke up and I was like, I gotta go ahead and go. The 31st is when we left. So the 29th is when I woke up and I was like, I gotta go ahead and go. So, and that was at nighttime. That was at nighttime, y'all. So by the time the 30th came is when I went to my apartments, talked to my apartments, told them like, I gotta go ahead and put my 30-day notice in. Then I went to go withdraw Carter out of school. I had to pack everything up in the house, y'all. I didn't have no time. By the 31st October 31st is when I left. So I had no time to go see nobody. I had no time to go talk to I didn't want to tell nobody because I didn't want nobody discouraging me or making me feel like I made the right decision or I made the wrong decision. I didn't want none of that. So I waited till I got here. You feel me? I waited. So my grandma, she was sad about it, and she was just like, I understand, and you grown, but like, I just wish you would have came and told me. I wish you could have said something. Like, I wish you would have came and seen me, something. And I'm like, Grandma, we coming back for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. But like, she didn't want to hear none of that. And it was the beginning of November when I finally told her. It was like November 2nd. So she ain't thinking about no Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving a whole 3 weeks later. Maya, she was kind of sad about it. She was like, I don't want to cry about it. I don't want to cry, but like, I just wish you would have told me. Like, this is crazy. Like, I'm glad you went on ahead and did it, because you've been talking about it for a long time. But like, you really left. Like, you really left. You really don't know nobody. Y'all gotta know Maya. She like, you really don't know nobody. You don't know nobody down there. You really just up and left and made a decision. Just up and left. I'm like, you don't understand. This is why I didn't want to tell nobody, because I didn't want nobody in my ear like that. I didn't want nobody make me feel like I made the wrong decision. But I'm already here now. So whatever you saying, I understand what you saying, but I'm here now, baby. So if I was still in Atlanta and I would have told them, it would have made me like, dang, am I really sure? Like, even though I know for a fact that I'm sure. But y'all, I gotta keep y'all updated. Y'all just come on this journey with us. Go ahead and end this video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all like the video, comment, and subscribe. Press the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a video. I'm coming with more videos. Y'all gotta come on this journey with us. I don't even know what's about to happen. I don't even know what's about to happen, but pray for us. Only the good prayers, only the positive prayers. And yeah, we're going to continue to do good. We're going to continue to prosper. This is a new beginning, a new journey for us. Hello, Charlotte, North Carolina. Woo! If y'all know any resources or anything, comment, let me know. And y'all, your girl been on her toes, like literally I've been on my toes, making sure that I get stuff done, going to talk to people, finding resources, everything, y'all. So your girl been on it, and stay on this journey with us. I love you guys. I thank y'all for the support, and I'll see you guys in my next video.